Keiko Fujimori, the daughter of imprisoned former President Alberto Fujimori, was leading the race for Peru's presidency late Sunday, hours after polls closed in a runoff election held as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to batter the Andean country. With 42% of votes tallied, the conservative Fujimori had 52.9% of the vote, while rural teacher-turned-political novice Pedro Castillo had 47%, according to official results. This is Fujimori's third run for president, a post her father held in the 1990s. The polarizing populist candidates have promised COVID-19 vaccines for all and other strategies to alleviate the health emergency that has killed more than 180,000 people in Peru and pushed millions into poverty. The election followed a statistical revision from Peru's government that more than doubled the COVID-19 death toll previously acknowledged by officials. Never was a second round so clearly divided as the present election, Peruvian political analyst Fernando Tuesta said on Twitter. In 2016, now former President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski defeated Fujimori by just 42,597 votes. Voters across Peru, where voting is mandatory, headed to the polls throughout Sunday under a set schedule meant to minimize long lines. No disturbances were reported at voting sites, which even opened in San Miguel del Ene, a remote village in a cocaine-producing area where 2 weeks ago a massacre killed 16 people. Pre-election polls indicated that the candidates were virtually tied heading into the runoff. In the first round of voting, featuring 18 candidates, neither received more than 20% support, and both were strongly opposed by sectors of Peruvian society. Peruvians are used to this type of decision, of being left with two options that leave much to be desired, but what do we do? Voter Paul Perez said at a school in the capital, Lima, where he was casting his ballot. We are in a social, cultural situation that limits us to anticipating all of this. The coronavirus has not only overwhelmed Peru's medical and cemetery infrastructure, left millions unemployed and highlighted long-standing inequalities in the country, it has also deepened people's mistrust of government as it mismanaged the pandemic response, and a secret vaccination drive for the well-connected erupted into a national scandal. Amid protests and corruption allegations, the South American country cycled through 3 presidents in November. Now, analysts warn that this election could be another tipping point for people's simmering frustrations and bring more political instability. It's a time bomb, said Claudia Navas, an analyst with the global firm Control Risks. If Castillo wins, people who support Fujimori or support the continuation